up guys, Marco here, welcome back to another lesson. Today I'm going to show you a bunch of simple chords that sound awesome. Now for me, a simple chord is just a chord that is simple to play on the guitar, that has a very simple shape. It could be a basic chord or it could be an extended chord. As long as it's simple and has a simple shape, for me it's considered to be a simple chord. Now the cool thing about these chords is that first of all, they usually use 2, max 3 notes. And then they can also be easily transposed up and down the fingerboard. In fact, the chord progression that I was playing at the beginning of this video had the G add 9 chord, which is a beautiful and simple chord with 3 notes only, and the C add 9, which is the same shape all the way up to the fret number 8. We also had an E minor 7 chord, played with 3 strings, a D major over F sharp, and a G major. So it's kind of a pretty simple approach. Now we're going to take it step by step. I'm going to show you exactly what I was playing at the beginning of the video. You can get the tab if you need it, and you can support this channel by becoming a patron. Check my Patreon page. And then also, if you're new, consider subscribe. We post a lot of cool guitar lessons. Now let's get started. Let me show you this awesome chord progression. Now the first one is the G add 9, which is going to be played like this. We have the low E string fret number 3, the G string fret number 2, and the B string fret number 3. I'm playing root note, 9th, and 5th. Now this chord can be also played all the way up to the fret number 8. So I'm gonna have the middle finger on the fret number 8 and play 8, 7, and 8. Same chord shape is a C add 9. So it's the same shape. So the chords are simple. We need a very cool rhythmic pattern to really make these chords awesome. Now we're gonna play it like this. Now I'm playing a pattern that I use quite a lot, which is the 3-3-2. So I have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I'm gonna be picking the strings with thumb, index, middle, and then thumb, index. I have 2 patterns in 3 and 1 pattern in 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now the goal here is to create a structure that sounds like a song. And so I can play these 2 chords 2 times. And then I'm gonna play a different chord progression, which is this one. So I'm basically playing 3 chords, an E minor 7 with the low E string and G string open and the B string fret number 3, a D major over F sharp. Now I'm playing the G string open and the B string fret number 3, so I'm basically just keeping the same 2 notes on the G and the B string, but I'm playing the low E string fret number 2, and then a G major chord, okay, with just 3 open and 3. I repeat that again with the F sharp, with the D major over F sharp, and then I finish with the C add 9, which is just the 5th string fret 3, G string open, and the B string fret number 3. Now the finger picking pattern is the same, and I'm gonna be playing it like this. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back to the E. And the D sharp, D over F sharp, and the C. And you let it ring out. So as you can see, the finger picking pattern is extremely important because it allows you to give more rhythm and musicality to such a simple chord progression. Remember that when you speed up, things are a little bit more challenging as you really have to keep up with the rhythm. So this chord progression will sound like this. Now we can also add an additional note. The second time we play the whole thing, we want to add a little bit more color. And so we're going to add the top E string. Now the cool thing is we're going to keep the same structure. We're going to keep the same chords. We're only going to add the E string. And so it sounds like this. Now we're going to have to slightly change the pattern, not rhythmically, but just the set of strings that we are picking. So I'm going to be playing like this. For the G at 9, we're going to add the top E string fret number 3. So now I'm playing 6, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? And the pattern it goes like this. You have 6, 3, 2, 6, 3, 1, 6, 3. One more time slowly. 6, 3, 2, 6, 3, 1, 6, 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. We keep the same. Back to the G. And back to the C. Now, E minor. Now for the E minor 7 and the D over F sharp and the G major, things are basically the same. We're going to add the E string fret number 3, and so that will be your E minor 7 with the E string, with the additional note on the E string fret number 3. We're going to add the bass note on the low E string fret number 2, and then the note for the G chord. Now, the rhythmic pattern is the same, so we will have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So it's 6, 3, 2, 6, 3, 1, 6, 3. Same thing. Same thing for the G. The G is twice. Again. And the C at 9. So the C at 9 has the bass note on the A string, fret number 3. Play the bass note and you let it ring out. And so this is how we can add an additional note which will share the same rhythm, but it's kind of a little bit more colorful. Now we're going to play the B section, which is just to change things around a little bit. We're going to try to use the same simple, awesome chords which are very simple to play. An A minor 7, a C, a G sus4, and G major. So this is another set of basic and simple chords that sound awesome. So the A minor 7 is just a very simple chord to play. A string open, the B string fret number 1, and the E string fret number 3, the minor 3rd, and the minor 7. So we have the same picking pattern. This time we're playing 5, 2, 1. It's always 3, 3, 2. Play the bass note, let it ring out, and then you have a short melody on the bass. So it's 5, fret 2 on the 5th string, and the fret number 3, which is going to change this chord into a C major. And we play the same fingerpicking pattern. So now I have 3, 1, and 3. And G sus4. So you want to lower the bass from the A string fret 3 to the low E string fret number 3. And you play the arpeggio. Then you get rid of the B string and play a G major chord. You do again. And then you have it. Then you repeat that one more time. A minor 7. And G. you go back to the G at 9. And you can finish with this beautiful chord. Now this is how we can play this chord progression with such a simple chord progression that sound awesome. Remember guys, chords don't necessarily have to be difficult in order to be beautiful and cool to play. So hopefully you're gonna like this lesson. Take it step by step, and I'll see you next time.